to tie for you my Rutland Hummer, trekking fly in the winter. So I'll get on with tying it. What I've got in the vise is some 5mm black booby eyes, and the hook I've got, it's the Talon. It's a Talon size 8. That's all I use for my lures, should know that. Talon size 8. Great hooks. I've got UTC 70 thread. You can get away with 140 if you've got it. So it's going with tying it. So I'm going to tie, tail's going to be black marabou. I've come up the feather a bit just to get the longer plumes, should we say, the longer fibres. So 1, 2, a little bit. I don't want the pointy bits. I like a good tail on this, as you see. Let your fingers go in and just scrunch it like that and get a grip of it. Get around the loose bit. Wet it, just run your fingers through it, pull all the loose fibres out that are on it. And there's your tail. Right, I want to be about there. So, get that. Cut that off. Pull the fibres out there, look. Get rid of them. Just behind the booby eyes, catch a tint. A couple of really nice tight turns there. Excuse me. Pull your tail so that your fibres are all on top of the hook. And just come down. You want to be about there, in between the point and the barb. That's where I like it. Right, next I'm going to tie in a little bit of gold. Now this I inherited from a bulk deal. It's very fine gold, and I use this in my tails. Cracking little gold tinsel. But anything that's fine gold will work for you. You can even put a bit of holographic in it if you wanted. Whatever you've got, use it. Don't be like me and keep buying millions of materials. Alright, cut that to the same length as the tail. And I'm just going to tilt the vise up. I'm only having one each side. That's all I want in the tail. I don't want the tail too flashy. Get that tied in, look. Length of the tail, snipper. That'll do. Right. Next, I'm going to use a Cherusen Gold 15mm straddle. It's from Blob and Buzzer. That's the stuff. And you use this in a lot of flies. I don't just use it in this one. It's great for even in damsels, believe it or not. Right, I'm going right to the back there and catch that in there. And just catch all that stuff as you're going up. Back down, back up, and stop up there. Right, next I'm going to need a piece of wire. So I'm going to, usually got one ready, but I've not. So what I'm going to go for is a little bit of thin silver wire. If I have a piece down here somewhere, but I've knocked it off my bench. So just a piece of thin silver wire. That's all you need. Anyone's mate. Right. Then get that in there and come back down. all the way back down and back up. Let's give everything on there. You straddle everything right, good tying in. Let's move him out of the way. Right, now we're going to bring the body up, which is your straddle. Just wet your fingers, pull your fibres back like that, and pull, stroke them back, stroke them back. Not got to be crazily tight with it, just tight enough just to, so it's not going nowhere. You're going to have wire running through it, so you can see what that's doing with that body. It's giving it a beautiful colouring. This is going to be a little hot spot what the old Mr. Trout's going to concentrate on, rather than nipping the tail. Just going to get one more half turn in there, just to the top. I don't want to overcrowd the top, so just get in that bit. And 3 turns on it. Come in between your baby eyes and snip her away. Wet your fingers. Grab it all back. Get a few turns in there. That's lovely. Right, next, you're going to tie a couple of cree feathers in it. Now, I've selected from down here, if you can see down this, about in that part of the cape. So we'll like one of those for starters. I've got 2 roughly the same size, and one's just a touch bigger. That's my first one. This is what I'm going to take back down the body. It's going to give it that spiky body that you have on a humongous. So get that tied in. Give me your snaps. Get that lobbed off. Right, next, all these. Right. Get a grip of them. Just brush your stuff up a touch. We're going to come one in front, then we're going to start coming down through it. Just wiggle it in between, like that. And come up. Catch it with your wire and start working your wire up and through. All the way to behind your baby eyes, and come up, get a turn on that, get that caught in, pull that off. It's done, mate. 3 turns, helicopter that off. Right, now we're going to go for the other feather, which is another one like that. This is going to create your hackle right behind the booby eyes. Again, get caught in, get a couple of few really nice tight turns on it, so she ain't going nowhere. Just tilt her up so I can cut this bit. I'm using my phone to do this, so if it goes out of focus every now and then, I apologise. Hopefully it's not. Right, again, let's grab these. Wet everything, pull it back. Get your first turn in, not too tight, because you want it pulling. 1, 2, 3, and back up to the top. Back up there. Just rest that between your baby eyes. 2, 3 turns on it to hold it. Then scissors again, snip away. Right, now pull it all back. Wet your fingers, pull it back. You will get the odd fibre right there, look. Try and grab them. If not, leave them, then cut them off after. And that's got it just going backwards a touch up. Another 1 or 2, that'll do. That's nice. Right, let's get this tied off. And then we'll pull that body out a bit. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want. Subscription's always free. And then I can keep putting a load of flies on that'll catch you a load of fish. Just help that channel grow a touch. And to be great. So let's snip this off. Things get your Velcro. This is just a lollipop with a bit of Velcro stuck on it. Hold your tail. Pull up one side like that. Across the top. And then just pull a bit more of that green out, which is what you want. Just pull a touch of that out. That's it. And then wet it back. That's nice. That's nice. These 2 little bits of gold in the tail get a bit lost, but when you're fishing it, they stick out. They're only really fine. You want it as fine as you can in that tail. You don't want to bring too much attraction to the tail so that they're nipping it. You want to be the attraction wants to be here. So when they get the mouth around that old hook's there waiting for them. So that's your fly. I hope you've enjoyed watching it being tied, and hope it catches you a fair few fish if you tie it. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see it again, it's on YouTube on John Kirk Fly Time. Cheers, thank you very much.